Zisexual or something.
They said young MA is a gay rapper, but she has a male privilege because she's a lesbian. For a transgender woman, that would be more problematic to be on stage.
That's true.
Problematic?
Yeah.
They can deal with it, honey.
It's a shame that it's such a, and it's only in the urban hip hop community. Because I think that they will be openly okay accepting a transgender like pop star or or maybe like a country singer. But when it comes to hip hop, it's like certain
they couldn't deal with it.
They couldn't deal with it.
They couldn't deal with that. They were like, ooh.
But my question still is why?
I don't know. You think maybe there's future like face?
So Ray Potts has a question for you guys.
Okay.
What's going on, Potts?
What's up, Potts?
How do you stay single but resist temptation?
You stay busy.
So yeah, stay busy.
You put yourself in other things, Ray Potts.
Yeah, you don't focus on what's tempting you. You go to the gym. If you want to get into writing, you write. You make yourself busy so that you're not so sexually fluid on Jack and Grindr and Scruff and Bear Hub and Facebook and Instagram. You never heard of
Bear
Scruff?
Hub? No, Bear Hub.
I just made it up.
Oh.
But they probably do got some out there. Shout out to all my Bear Cubs.
So what if those don't work? What can you do? Like what makes it hard if you want to
buy a flashlight?
Do you say single or do you say is it different? Resist temptation to stay single or you mean to have sex?
Oh Jesus.
Don't come on, talk about it,
Potts.
Don't turn it into a frying pan now.
A frying. A frying pan?
Potts, how you turn for a frying pan, baby?
What kind of frying pan is
I don't know. A Ray frying pan. Ray Potts, Ray frying pan. Honey. Or Ray skillet. What you?
So let's ask our viewers. What do you guys do so you guys aren't sexually tempted all the time? Like, what do you guys do? Did anybody respond?
They still back there on Bear Hug.
A Bear Hug.
Yeah, they looking for that, honey. They don't even look like. They don't even looking for Bear Hug. He made it up.
That's a real question.
I mean, like, because I got. What's the question? Like, what's the problem?
How do you control yourself?
They said, "Come on, Podge, you always flirting on live."
Ooh, they know you're so you're a known temptress.
Okay. Khadija, shout out to Khadija. Congratulations, Khadija.
Shout out to Khadija.
If they accept it, it's like they're admitting to their own fetishes, or they're scared that people would look at them. Juan Nedman said, "I have my toys." Carlton said, "I work a lot." Ontario said, "My Vista." Shane Jones said, "Isolation." Trayvon Taylor said, "Stay busy. I was celibate for 6 years. Depends on the person."
Yeah, you gotta stay busy. You heard it again.
Isolation.
Are you okay?
You right here. What do you like on?
No, I never.
You want to read the comments itself?
Oh Jesus. Late.
Yeah, so you just keep your ass busy.
Let me ask you a question. What is the definition of when you came out? Describe somebody that's a rock, like just late.
I always want to buy the rocks, but that's not
not current.
Jarrett said, "Beat off, smoke weed, and go to sleep."
Well, damn.
Cairo said, "Lock myself in a room, phone on Do Not Disturb, and practice for 4 hours."
Practice what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he moves.
Darcel said...
Practice voguing, I think.
Darcel said, "Porn does help. Being with friends help also."
Yeah, you gotta get some friends.
Ask the question.
But you have to get some friends that don't want to have you and don't want to suck you off.
But see, I think that gay men, like, and I noticed this, like, a lot.
You're just asking the question. You're making it more than it really is, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but y'all keep referring to Ray Potts. Like, I'm just asking.
Well,
any other time you want to be in a mix on camera, now you act like you don't want to be. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. When a person wants to be.
Somebody said Potts is an interesting soul.
Isn't
he has an old soul to him.
The Potters. All your Potters are loving you right now. All the Potters. The potteries.
Can I just be in the corner like not here?
Okay, well, what are the questions that you took from the computer earlier?
Okay. How would you pursue somebody that you're interested in?
So that's what's going on.
How would you pursue somebody that you're interested into what regard? As a friend or as a relationship?
No, like a romantic interest. Everybody thinks that you should just automatically be friends, but in the straight world, you can see someone attractive and be like, you know what, I want to take you out on a date, this and that. So how would it work in the gay world? Because the gay world is kind of like a mix of, like, it's either you go straight to chilling and having sex, or you just be in this limbo until y'all get in a relationship. How would you pursue someone that you just met?
I pursue people through conversation. To be honest, like I can be very freaky at times, but I could be also a sexual bore. But I do like to be somebody that I enjoy sexual stimulation up here. Because if I got you up here, then when the time we do have sex, it's gonna be on and popping. But I'm more of a mental set, to be honest. Like that's how I perceive it.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
I'm more of a mental.
Are you mentally? Like, do you need to be like fucked mentally, or excuse my friend? Huh?
Mercedes, move over a little bit.
Well,
Next question.
next question.
How long do you think you should wait until you start thinking about moving into marriage? Things are taking like a gay relationship to the next level. Because a lot of people on Facebook complaining about certain couples getting married at 8 months, a year, or different things that's been going on. But it's okay for the straight counterpart to do the same thing.
But see, I'm gonna kind of like.
Gay men is so undecipherable, honey.
And that's why I think
their lovers like they change their underwear.
And that's why I think gay marriage is a joke. Like, I think it's such a joke to me. Even though I do feel like gay marriage. If you want to.
Ray said, "What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
What up, Ray?
What's up? What's up?
Like, I think gay marriage is a joke because of that. Because of that reason and that
it just don't last long enough.
They don't last long enough. I always would say this, and I said this a couple lives ago. Marriage is a business first. But love is second. Because at the end of the day, yes, you have to love each other and constitute love to get you there. But if your business affairs are not in order, that marriage is not going to last. Right. And these gays don't even have their lives together. They invest so much into each other and to loving each other and building each other up when they're two mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, financially damaged people. Screwed up. And I'm not speaking about everybody, but the majority of them are so screwed up from being teased and tormented as a child. And as they got older, they still trying to find themselves and discover themselves. They've got this false hope and false love in Instagram and likes. Because in this era that we live in, it's just all about social media. So it's like, it's a mess. I don't see it.
Now, do you think that may be more of a pessimistic view on the whole love cycle? Because we kind of like put gay love in a box. That necessarily heterosexuals, they have the same type of outlook. Heterosexuals, they get together, they get divorced, they get separated, they experience the same things that we have. It's just we tend to blow it out of proportion because we're gay. They have infidelity just as much as we do.
But you know the difference? The gay cesspool is smaller. So because our cesspool is so small, that idealistically, the heterosexuals do have the same problems that we have.
But it blows up
more bigger in the gay community because it's a smaller cesspool.
Right.
And ideally, if you look at, and I hate to kind of say this, but in the ballroom culture that we're in, the cesspool's even smaller. So 9 times out of 10, if you go to a ball and you a new face, you got a million vultures trying to suck you, duck you, and fuck you. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. And once you have somebody in that clique, you might as well have everybody in that clique because one person in that clique already had everybody. So it's kind of like once you get used, abused, and dried up, it's like, okay, so now what's next?
Okay, so that being the case, since we have such a small pool, do you think like it's necessarily wrong to date through friends? Like, let's say that you meet one of the friends and y'all don't really click like that, but then you have a bigger connection with another friend. You got to think, our community is so small, we might just be missing out on the love of our life because of these friendships that we seem to claim we have.
Yeah, but what's the definition of actually like dating or getting to know? Because getting to know is not, when you getting to know when you dating,
that's not having
and stuff. It's a difference.
That, right?
It's just getting
to know the
You're just getting to know the person. You're chatting.
You're good if you didn't go.
So you cool. You didn't go with but the average person, and I know a lot of them,
they want to see what it's about.
They want to see what it's about.
Oh, you gave
and once
that.
They see what it's about,
did you give that?
Blank stare, bat's eyelashes. It's like, here's the next guy.
Did we miss something?
Here's the next guy.